Tonight, President Biden vows to stay in the race as pressure builds for him to step aside. Today, admitting he screwed up at that debate. And Hurricane Beryl storms through the Caribbean on a path that could take it to Texas. First tonight, President Biden under growing pressure to prove to his party that he can beat Donald Trump, admitting in a new radio interview that he screwed up in last week's debate ahead of tomorrow's one-on-one exclusive with ABC's George Stephanopoulos. Now at least 3 Democrats calling on the president to step aside. And what we're learning about what he told governors at the White House, how he needs sleep, and that he plans to end events earlier as the campaign kicks into high gear. Selena Wang at the White House. Hurricane Beryl taking aim at Mexico and possibly the Texas coast. Preparations already underway after the Cayman Islands and Jamaica took a beating. The most powerful hurricane in Jamaica in 15 years. Desperate tourists at the airport hoping to get out. Faith Abube reporting tonight from Jamaica. Back here at home, the record-breaking heat wave, more than half the country. More than 200 million Americans are under heat alerts from coast to coast as firefighters struggle to contain at least 7 major fires burning in the West, and the warnings from officials this holiday. Early exit polls are in from the UK's closely watched election. James Longman with what looks to be a seismic shift for a major U.S. ally. Major cities celebrate the 4th of July under heightened security. Thousands of officers on duty here in New York ahead of the Macy's fireworks display. Aaron Katursky with late reporting. Tensions escalate between Israel and Hezbollah. Hundreds of rockets fired into Israel after the assassination of a militant leader in Lebanon. Could it be a preview of what's to come? Matt Gutman tonight from Tel Aviv. Beachgoers beware. A man is rushed to the hospital after an apparent shark attack in Texas. And America Strong tonight, a heartwarming and patriotic reunion. 2 military dogs, 2 Marines celebrate their future together.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us on this 4th of July. I'm Rachel Scott in for David. We begin tonight with the president vowing to stay in the race as another Democratic lawmaker calls on him to step aside after his debate performance. Today, the president insisting he is not leaving, that he's in this race until the end. His campaign doing damage control, trying to calm fears about his age and mental fitness. ABC News learning new details about that critical meeting between President Biden and Democratic governors at the White House. Sources say the president told governors he needs more sleep and wants to stop scheduling events after 8 p.m. He also revealed he had a medical checkup following the debate. Tomorrow, President Biden sits down with ABC's George Stephanopoulos for his very first televised interview since that debate, and what could be a make-or-break moment for the president. ABC senior White House correspondent Selena Wang leads us off tonight. And we do as well. Thank you for watching. I'm Rachel Scott. For David and all of us here, happy 4th of July. Good night.
Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast. ABC's David Muir, the most watched newscast in America. More Americans watch World News Tonight with David Muir than any other newscast.